Extremist terrorists within the ranks of the Rapid Support Forces, Extremism and Rebellion. An alliance against the blood of the Sudanese. Rebel groups and others extremists have found their interests intersecting at the expense of Sudanese blood. How did the Rapid Support Forces militia ally with the Azawad Movement, Boko Haram, and other groups classified on global terrorism lists? What is the goal that brought them together despite their ideological differences? A ransom for governance and authority. The Daglo family does not object to handing Sudan over to extremist terrorist organizations, despite Sudan historically being a formidable barrier against them, and these terrorist organizations have always been despaired of finding a foothold in Sudan, which has been fortified against any form of radical ideological invasion, thanks to the spread of moderate religion that prevents the growth of such extremist ideas and rejects their adherents. Extremist terrorist organizations continue to monitor and await opportunities to penetrate the cohesive structure of Sudanese society. Amidst the rebellion waged by the Rapid Support Forces militia, extremist terrorist organizations found a golden opportunity to infiltrate Sudan and enter through the gateway of chaos, capitalizing on the militia's need for fighters and its desire to ally with non-state armed groups. To help secure supply lines and smuggle weapons from neighboring countries, the militia formed secret alliances with the most extremist groups in Mali, Niger, Chad, and Libya, allying with the Azawad Movement active in Mali, the Boko Haram group active in Niger, and Al-Qaeda operating between Libya and Chad. The interests of the militia, eager to control Sudan, intersect with those of extremist organizations, prompting them to ally and work together despite their ideological differences. The goal of both parties is to overthrow the Sudanese state, each with its own motives and starting points. As for the Rapid Support Forces militia, it embarks on its war driven by tribal motives and rosy dreams of ruling Sudan and establishing the Greater Ottawa state. As for the extremist organizations, they see the arms chaos in Sudan as a golden opportunity to arm themselves. They are also driven by ideological motives that reject the Sudanese state and necessitate fighting against it. Those organizations also see the environment of Darfur as a suitable place for the growth of their extremist religious ideas. Once these ideas mingle with the sparks of hatred and hostility, they turn into blazing gunpowder. Will the countries claiming to combat terrorism and extremism take action to put an end to the Rapid Support Forces militia and prevent Sudan from sliding into the quagmire of extremism?